Good evening everyone, and welcome to the 7th round of the Piston Cup. And as you can see, Todd Marcus is leading the table by 10 points in front of Bobby Swift. Hello Eric, how are you this evening? We are ready to race. Yes, we are. I shall move the table out of the way now so you can see how the qualifying has gone here at Daytona. As you can see, iCar is on the pole, Bobby Swift in second, Mulvhill in third, Ralph Carlo in fourth, Ernie Gearson in fifth, Lightning McQueen in sixth, Darren Leadfoot seventh, Marcus down in eighth, Ponchy Wipeout in ninth, and Murray Clutchburn down, making up the top 10. At the bottom, we have Comet at the back, Kargas, Revler, Clutchen, and a few others. Even Cal Weathers is down in 29th, having a similar season to his uncle last season, who was around the back markers for most of last season. So as Eric says, here we go, drivers start your engines. That would be the best policy. Let's go trackside and get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Nice little drivers start your engines sound effect there, lovely. As the cars now go for their pace around the track, their warm up, keep them tyres warm, get that engine running nicely, all ready for the race. Can the legend that's becoming Bobby Swift win a third race this season? The rookie is having such a remarkable season. It's actually incredible, to be honest. Quite shocked by it myself, but you know, it happens. Lightning McQueen was Rookie of the Year years ago, so now it looks like it's Bobby Swift's turn to become Rookie of the Year. Eric seems to think that Ralph Carlo's going to win today. That could be interesting. I wouldn't put money on that though, Eric. Don't put money on it. Massive shout out to the British politician and Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who's been taken to intensive care today. Sending lots of loves and hugs to him, and hopefully he will get better soon. Praying, the nation is praying, and we're fully behind you. So looks like we are about to start this race. The green flag is going to come out any minute, and these cars, there it is. We have a green at Daytona. We are off for 80 laps of the Daytona Round 3 Piston Cup. The iCar and Bobby Swift fighting it out at the front already. iCar on pole, of course. Look at this, we've got a 3 wide already going on at the front of this grid with the 93 car of Gearson, who is in first. 4 wide there, guys. 4 wide at the front. Look at that. Ponchy Wipeout, Darren Leadfoot, iCar and Bobby Swift going 4 wide. Incredible that was. As we're watching Gearson come down the front. Now, this is an inch. Oh no, no, no! That is not good. That will be a yellow flag, no doubt. Oh no, poor Bobby Swift. What happened? Let's take a look and see. They were getting so close, Bobby Swift and the iCar. I'm surprised I didn't clash earlier, actually. Let's take a look at the iCar and see what happens. Oh, Bobby carries on. iCar getting spun around. This will be the second race he doesn't finish if this continues. All the cars go low to get out of the way. And look who it is. Look at the number 30 car. We know who that is, don't we? Let's Buck Berenley, for all the people that don't know, sorry. That's Buck Berenley, constantly in the crashes. Let's go to Bobby Swift then and watch what happened. Hits the wall. Doesn't get that badly damaged though, but has pushed him back to the back of the grid. Not far back. There's a lot of the cars had to all go low. Luckily they seem to find the crash happening and slow themselves down, get out the way. Yeah, see, did pretty well for everyone not to do any more damage in that crash. Ponchy Wipeout leading now by the looks of things. Wow, what a start to a race. What a start. Trouble on turn 3, Eric says. What happened to number 67? Let's go and have a look. Brakeston. That's 68. And we want 67. Roadtesta. Looks like Roadtesta is in the pits by the looks of things. In the pits. As they all go in the pits already on lap 4. They're all going in the pits. Why not? Might as well. Use it while you can. If you get the opportunity, you might as well. And it looks like the iCar's coming in. Leadfoot out first. Bobby Swift is in. Leadfoot out. D'Agostino is out. Bobby Swift's out now. The iCar's having to slow down to let everyone past him. Great pit stop there. So Leadfoot leading this race. Let's go to the official standings. As you can see, that has changed things a lot. D'Agostino is in 11th from the starting grid. He's now moved up to second place. Absolutely crazy. Will anyone pull out of this race? Roadtesta has retired. I thought he would. Unfortunately, he has retired from the race. Now the question is, will iCar retire as well? Will he take himself out, or will he carry on going? He was on pole. He will not want to end a race like this, especially as he ended the last race like this. So he definitely most wants to finish this race. Leadfoot leading. Absolutely crazy, really, considering Leadfoot won the first race of the season at Daytona Beach. And then the next two races were won by Todd Marcus, Auto Club and Dover. So, where is Todd Marcus? He's in 11th place. Okay. Bobby Swift then won at Sonoma. And now he's down. Where is Bobby Swift? There he is. He's in 15th place now. Brick Yardley won at Talladega in the 5th round. And he's in 16th. And Bobby Swift obviously won last time round. So here's something to tell you that I was saying before the big crash. Is the iCar out yet? Not yet, no. As I was saying in the last, just before that crash happened, there's two cars that have raced every race, 6 rounds, but they've not finished 6 races. So they've raced 6 races, they've not finished 6 races. That is Ernie Gearson and Clutchen have both failed to finish every race this season. So it will be interesting to see if Clutchen, who's down in 28th, and Gearson, who's down in 9th, can actually finish a race this time. I think iCar's going to retire. Nope, he's at the back. You can see him at the back there. He is doing just fine. It was Roadtesta who came out of that bad, worse off really, because it was between iCar and Bobby Swift getting too close together. But it was Roadtesta who's had to pull out of the race. If you've just joined us, we are on lap 5 on a caution. Looks like we will restart on lap 7 at Daytona, as all the guys have now done their pit stopping. Cannot seem to... oh, there he is. Lightning McQueen looks like he's at the back of the grid. He's down in 33rd. Not good, Lightning McQueen. I know he was involved in that crash, but he wasn't involved deeply. So he obviously had a bad pit stop. Darren Leadfoot looking for his second win this season with this race. As the lights go out on the pace car, that means yellows will go in. I wish Ralph Carlo, Lightning McQueen, Rex Revler, Bobby Swift, Todd Marcus, Cal Weathers, Brick Yardley will win the race together. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. If racing was like that, I think it would be a lot happier place, but you can only have one winner, especially in the Piston Cup. 34 losers, one winner, I'm afraid. And at the moment, Darren Leadfoot's leading this race. He is the bookies' favourite. Sidewall Shine? Who's Sidewall Shine? Do you mean Shine Wax? Shiny Wax? Yeah, Magnus, go onto YouTube and look up the video for how to install an NR2003. And follow that video closely and it'll show you how to do it. So, here we go then. Yellow flags are in. Green flag is going to come back out. And we will restart this race on lap 7. Let's hope these boys keep safe and stay away from that wall this time. The iCar and Bobby Swift have been split up now, which is a good thing, I think, because it could be a bit of rivalry there. As we've got a green, we have a green, and we are back in the race. Yeah, they will be very proud if he wins this race, that's for sure, as D'Agostino goes into the lead. Wow, well no, he's not technically in the lead. Leadfoot's now gone back in front, as we've got the iCar and Lightning at the back of the grid. Lightning McQueen underperforming the last, well not the last race really, but underperforming in general this season, as they all come round nice and safe. And start lap 8 of 80. Darren Leadfoot leading the Daytona 7th round of the Piston Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Shiny Wax will be very happy back at base with this at the moment. Darren Leadfoot leading the most laps of this race so far. Bobby Swift now back up in the mix in the middle of that field behind Ponchy Wipeout, Mulvhill. This is D'Agostino and Darren Leadfoot up front. So we have a lot of cars at the back, like the McQueen and iCar especially. Both been around the block a long time, been in the Piston Cup a long time. But struggling today at Daytona, but Leadfoot is not struggling, or is D'Agostino, who seems to be sitting there quite nicely and tight behind Leadfoot. Does he have anything in him to get past him as we start lap 10? Hello Fork, how are you mate? You been playing that Beam NG? It looks like we have the Splutterstock car coming by now. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. We have Murray Clutchburn now coming up to overtake the number 82 car of Darren Leadfoot in the inside. Does he have enough about him though to convincingly overtake him? As you can see, we still have a pack of cars at the front here racing very nicely, but you also have a pack at the back that's drifting away from this pack very quickly. We have a pack here well at the back with Lightning McQueen, Ralph Carlo there, and the iCar all fighting it out together. And as we go up back to the front of this grid, you'll see that we have a bigger pack here. And you go as they all go past. Get back with one of the leaders, and who could it be? I would say it's the number 76 car, which is Roadages, who's now leading this race, funnily enough. Look at this. This is a lovely pack going around the track, nice and smooth. No one touching yet. Let's hope they keep it this way and keep safe. You've been playing BMG for a minute, but I switched it off to Wreckfest. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Ralph Carlo is at the back in that group with Lightning. Not good at all for him. They are not having a good season, are they? So Darren Leadfoot goes back in the lead. 3 wide, Eric says. It was awesome, wasn't it? Did you see the 4 wide earlier? That was even better. I think that's what started the crash in the first place, really. Once they got down that straight, there was still 4 wide, and there was just not enough room for them on that bend. But now they come round again, 3 wide at the back there. Darren Leadfoot conceding to Clutchburn here, the number 92. Going down the Daytona back super stretch. So Leadfoot goes back in the lead. We seem to be having a race like last time where we had so many leaders in and out of first place, going into second, going into third. Bobby Swift behind D'Agostino there, not making a move yet. Let's go on board with Bobby Swift, shall we? So the eye in the sky shows us how tight it is at the front. Bobby Swift there on board with Bobby Swift. As you can see, Cal Weathers now up into 4th place. Absolutely brilliant driving from the rookie there. Did not expect to see him in around that front end of the race, considering he started so far at the back. But we still have Clutchburn in the lead, and Eric seems to be enjoying himself watching this. I don't know where everyone else is tonight. Eric seems to be very sparsely populated on the live streams today, I've noticed. So Darren Leadfoot leading the race once again at Daytona, and these guys seem to be driving round like a Sunday drive. They're very content and happy to stay where they are, as Todd Marcus now makes a move to the front past Leadfoot. Todd Marcus looking for his 3rd win of the season. He is actually currently running top of the championship. Murray Clutchburn is making Sputterstop proud. Here is the table of the current league table, if you've missed it earlier. Just coming up on your screen now. And that is the current league table, and Todd Marcus leading it by 10 points in front of the rookie Bobby Swift. Bobby Swift seems to be falling back down the field. He's not even in the top 10 now. He is down in 16th place, falling back a long way. See what's going on behind these guys then. We have this pack at the back that is exactly the same as it was, just literally fighting for any space they can, and hopefully trying to get away from the front of the grid that's going to be chasing them down very, very soon. And now we are back at the front with this main group of cars, and there's Todd Marcus leading this race. Again, as I said, he's looking for his 3rd win of the season. He is top, more points the better, as he can get away safely from Bobby Swift in the championship standings. As you can see from the distance over the lake, the boys are driving very, very smoothly. Todd Marcus is taking the lead. Leadfoot now in the lead by the looks of things. Let's have a look. Darren Leadfoot now back in the lead. Lead changes again. We are on lap 21 of 80. Todd Marcus happily up in the top 5. Cal Weathers has now gone back, joining Bobby Swift at the back there. Brick Yardley's now shown his hand at the front. Again, he'll be looking for his 2nd win of the season. Had a great win at Talladega. I believe it was at Talladega. Let me just look at my notes. It was Talladega. Bobby Swift won last time round at Hillside, a new race on the schedule, which he thoroughly enjoyed. As Todd Marcus now goes on the inside, pushing Leadfoot out to the outside. Bobby Swift now way at the back of this grid. I guess there will be pitting very, very soon. Not sure what strategy these boys are on. Wreckfest is an awesome game, Fork. Awesome game. Love it. I need to play it, actually. I might play it after this and do a live stream of Wreckfest. What do you guys think? So there's a few guys going in the pits already, as we have the 93 of Ernie Gearson, who's not finished a race this season. Hi Rhett, how are you? Hello the guy. How are you both tonight? You okay? Are you safe and sound? And D'Agostino now showing his face at the front with Gearson. Gearson's not finished a race all season, so he'll just be happy to finish this race, and he'll be even more happier if he wins. It looks like the front pack now splitting up from that back pack due to cars slowing down to go in the pits. Who will go in this time? There's a few more going in. So it looks like a lot of people on different strategies now due to that first lap crash. That's changed everyone's mindset. We have Gearson and Marcus fighting it out for first place now, with a few of the cars backing off, saving themselves, I suppose, just to get to the pits. Tyres may be worn. Not much has happened. The iCar hits Bobby Swift on the third turn on the track into the wall. Didn't do either of them much good, but they're both still out there racing. iCar is at the back though, as Todd Marcus and Gearson both come into the pits to start their pit stop off, as do Leadfoot and Ponchy Wipeout. But we do have Roadtesta out. He was involved in that crash, the guy, and unluckily he's out of the race, so not good. Gearson on a good race strategy. Lightning McQueen is at the back of the grid, not having a good race with iCar, or is Ralph Carlo. He's not having a good race either. Buck Bearingly was involved in that crash as well, but he's just driven past. Seems to be very, very happy. As Ernie Gearson now pulls out back on to the track. What will this mean for the lead? Let's go to the main standings and take a look. So currently Clutchburn is in the lead with Gearson in second place. Obviously they will go back over the start finish line, and that will change accordingly. Brick Yardley was at the front, but he went into the pits early. He's down in 21st place. Hello Brian, how are you mate? You okay? Are you well as well? We all seem to do well tonight, so I'm hoping you're going to be the 8th person to say, yep, I'm all good, I'm awesome, because that would make me very happy, because we just got to keep well guys and keep safe. As we know, big shout out to Boris Johnson earlier. Fingers crossed, praying for the man. I hope he's okay. And you're okay, Tiny? Your stomach a lot better now? Not too bad. So it looks like Clutchburn is in the lead. There he is. As we go to... we want to go to Ernie Gearson, because he's just come out. He's just come past Clutchburn from them pits. So Gearson will now probably go back into the lead. Let's go down. You're all good. Brilliant. Fantastic. Roadtesta is out. Jack DePost is down there at the bottom there. Lightning McQueen and iCar are both on the back lap. Let's take a look up here. Clutchburn still leading this race. Nope, there you go. It's updated. Ernie Gearson is in the lead with Cal Weathers in third by the looks of things. Absolutely incredible from him. Let's have a look. Where is Bobby Swift? Bobby Swift is down 24th with Todd Marcus down in 25th. Not good to do a late pit stop there. Pit strategy is not a good one today. I'm sorry about I didn't get much sleep. Oh no, don't worry. Don't apologise. Never apologise. If you can come and watch, I'm very grateful. If you can't, you can't. It's just, we all have lives. We're all busy people. I know we're all locked down, but we're still busy. We've still got things to do, cleaning, and you know, if you're ill, you've got to rest up. You know, look at old poor Boris. He's not very well, and you know, he's now having to stop doing his work. He was carrying on, but he can't no more. Ponchy Wipeout. Where is Ponchy Wipeout actually? That's a good point. He's down in 26th. 26th place Ponchy Wipeout, not having a good race, as Ernie Gearson is now in first. Looks like Darren Leadfoot is going to take that second place. Just a little fact to know that Ernie Gearson, I've probably already mentioned this, but Ernie Gearson hasn't finished a race this season. So just finishing this he'll be ecstatic. To win it, God knows what he's going to do. I would hate to think the party is going to be full on if he wins this race, but I'm not going to jinx him though. Darren Leadfoot in second officially. Now there's the revolting car. Cal Weathers in there as well. No, it's not good, Brian. It's not good. Not for old Boris. But Ponchy Wipeout either. It's not good for him. He's down in 20. Well, where is he now? Let's have a look. It's all updated now. He's in 25th. At least Lightning McQueen's back on the lead now. That's good. As we come down, but he won't be soon because it looks like Gearson is now going to come to the back of the iCar, and Lightning McQueen iCar started on pole, hit Bobby Swift into the wall, took Roadtesta out. Roadtesta retired, but the iCar Bobby Swift continued. As we're looking like we're hitting traffic at the back here. What does this mean for the leaders? As Gearson's still technically in the lead. Leadfoot's gone low, Gearson's gone high. Which one will prevail? It looks like Gearson has won that battle for first place, and that is Castlenut in that 48 car of Castlenut, but barely there, getting lapped as well. Lightning McQueen will not be happy to be getting lapped, that's for sure. He's such a legend in the Piston Cup. He's having a bit of a fall from grace, a bit like the King and Chick did last year. They were not as good as they used to be, but Lightning McQueen's descent to the back of the grids every race has seemed to be getting more and more. Maybe a little bit worried about him. Maybe he will retire at the end of the season and someone else will take over that Rusty's car maybe. So just an update, we are having a nice clean race. We have had one caution at the beginning on the first lap between Brick Yardley and the iCar. Nothing too major. Roadtesta did retire. He did get caught up on it accidentally. But everyone else seems to be driving fair and safe. So no issues there. Cal Weathers is doing well and he's making Dinoco proud, and his uncle especially. If any of you missed it, here is the current championship table for you. So there's not much in it at the top of the table between Marcus and Bobby Swift, but I think that today will change that. I'm definitely sure of that. We do have some odd leaders at the front of this race though. Very unusual to have rookies at the front here. A lot of rookies as well. Surprisingly, even Cal's at the front. Hello, 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 Lil57. Hello, 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 hello. Bonjour, hola. Guten Tag, whatever you want to say, I don't mind. Or as they say in Australia, g'day mate. Jack DePost is being lapped. Jack DePost is a lap behind in 30th place. But he's not at the back. That falls to the 117 car, and we all know who that is. Mr. Ralph Carlo. Ponchy Wipeout still in 24th place. And Bobby Swift's down in 26th. Appalling race for him, considering he's won 2 races. And I do believe it was to do with that pit stop. Let's take a look at this group that are in front. There's Ralph Carlo. There is Bobby Swift all out on his own. He hasn't got anyone in front of him to collect a slipstream either, which doesn't help. There's Ponchy and Marcus trying to catch that front group up, struggling immensely. And we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. And it looks like... Oh, yes, that is definitely a yellow. Let's take a look and see what happened. We want to obviously be that car there. And let's see what exactly happened. Looks like clutch burn was involved. And it was this group here with D'Agostino and Mulvhill. Let's take a look what happened. Oh, yes. Oh, Brick Yardley going up into the catch fence. Wow, that reminded me of Ryan Newman. That did. Not as bad, obviously, but wow. Daytona. We are at Daytona. Let's go to Brick Yardley and see what happened there. Look at this. Look, he gets hit and goes straight up on into the catch fence, up the wall. Wow. That was not good. Revler as well involved in that. We could have a few cars out of this race now, guys. I think we may have a few cars out. There's a different angle. Jeez Louise. That was a Welcher moment. Wow, the gaskets car. Let's, that doesn't sound good, Brick Yardley. That does not sound good at all. Let's go inside and have a look. Wow. Imagine having a car on top of you. Just like that. Look at the smoke. Wow. Squashed. Absolutely squashed. Who is in the lead? It's number 93. Let's catch up with him. Ernie Gearson. Wow, so that changes things. That will change things, because now they're all going to bunch up. That gives the likes of Bobby Swift and Marcus a chance to get some slipstream back. I think they're both alright. They're both off on their way to the field hospital. Ponchy Wipeout has retired due to that crash. Rex Revler is out as well. I'm sure Brick Yardley will go. I'm sure he will. He was pretty smashed up in that crash. Cal Weathers now down in 21st. A lot of the front markers are due to this pit stop on the yellow. So it's changed everyone's position. Leadfoot in 5th. Miller in 4th. Gearings in 3rd. Sparky in 2nd. And Gearson in 1st place. Brick Yardley is going to be okay. He's on his way to the field hospital. So don't worry. Can I tell you the drivers and teams for my series with Centex? Not on the chat, I wouldn't, no, because it'll probably take up a lot of room. So I wouldn't worry about that. But when you go live with the series, then that'd be a good time to do it. Definitely. You got to get NR2003 working first, though. Rex Revler is almost making Team Gas proud. Yeah, he was. Until that happened. Ponchy Wipeout out. So Rex Revler is out. Don't know who else will go out, really. Clutchen down here. He's another one who's not finished a race this season. So Magnus went and done it anyway. So there's all the names for his series that he's contemplating doing on NR2003. Absolutely awesome. So, we are on lap 38 on a yellow. The race is going pretty well so far, as we have a few more guys go in the pits. And we go up front. Who is currently leading this race? It would be nice to know when they go over the start-finish line. It is the number 31 car of Kargas. Kargas is leading this race. Wow. Incredible. And then obviously you've got Gearings behind. Sparky, Miller, Comet. Then you have Reb Meeker, Cal Weathers down in 7th. And then you have Gearson in 8th. Rodcap 9th, Leadfoot in 10th now, Castlenut in 11th, Highbanks 12th, Brakeston in 13th, Lane Locke in 14th, you have Clutchen in 15th, Mulvhill in 16th place, you have D'Agostino in 17th, Tankson in 18th, Roadages in 19th place, then you have Draftsky, Dino Draftsky in 20th, Bobby Swift struggling down in 21st, you have Dud Throttleman down in 22nd place. Excuse me a minute. There you go. And then you have Markus down in 23rd, Clutchburn 24th, Jack DePost in 25th. You've got the iCar in 27th, Cables in 29th. Lightning McQueen is 26th place. He is at the back of the grid. Krankzler in 31st. Buck Burnley in 30th. That will change as they go round though, I'm sure. Over the start-finish line. Lights are still flashing on the pace car. We will wait and probably restart on lap 41. So, what's everyone been up to today? Anything exciting? Anyone been up to anything? Sorry, the mic wasn't working properly then for some reason. So what have everyone been up to? Anything good, exciting? What's going on in America? What's going on in the rest of the world? Would be nice to have a catch up and see what's going on with all this lockdown at the moment. They've decided that KFC in this country can now deliver up until 9 PM. So we had a KFC tonight. It was absolutely beautiful. When you haven't had something for such a while, it really does taste good. So, when we restart, there will be 39 laps left of this Daytona race, round 7. And a brief table update. Marcus is 10 points clear of Bobby Swift. And we have Darren Leadfoot in 3rd place. Marcus and Swift have both won 2 races, and Leadfoot's won 1. But we could have a new winner at the end of this race by the looks of things. Could have a new winner. A lot of rookies at the front today, enjoying the spotlight for a change. Poor old Lightning McQueen down at the back of this grid, not having a great season at all really. As the yellow flag goes, we will have a green flag. The green lights will come on, and there it is. We have a green flag. We are back on the race. It's go, go, go. So how long can these rookies stay at the front? Because I'm sure there's a few guys in the middle of that field, Leadfoot, I'm sure, and Marcus, all eyeing up potential space to get to the front of this grid. Now they have this opportunity of a yellow flag. It gives them the opportunity to get the slipstream of the driver in front, as Sentex revived his girlfriend. Oh, okay, you're talking about that, sorry. I just wanted Team Lil Talkie Pistons to win. I'm afraid he's not going to win today, I don't think. Not good, but we do have Triple Dent at the front, and we have a back marker just behind him, the old toe cap car. As the cars come down the super stretch at Daytona, we have a lot of back markers in the way of the front row, the guys on the front row. But this man here, Terru Kargas, I believe, is doing very, very well. Is in the lead. Can he keep it? Can he keep up this pace? Can he keep them guys behind him off him? Can he defend the position? Are these rookies that are behind this pace, this back marker, going to pounce on him? Or will he have this race to himself? 37 laps to go. Let's go on board with the Kargas car and see what it feels like to be at the front of the... So he wasn't at the front for very long, was he? As soon as we went on board, he lost that position. It's now Sparky at the front, by the looks of things, coming down this back straight. We've got the blinker car there, and we've also got Gearson now back up to the front of this race. Ernie Gearson, looking to finish his first race of the season, has come straight to the front of this grid and is now re-leading this race. He will be very happy. He seems to have a very fast car here at Daytona. Perhaps this is a sign of good things to come for him. He is at the front of this grid. We still have Bobby Swift and Darren Leadfoot and Todd Marcus in the mix of things, in that bunched up crowd of cars. I think the reason why they haven't moved forward is there is no room to. There is no space in that field. As you can see, it's very tight. Very, very tight. I'm surprised Gearson made it through, actually. Jack DePost, Jack and the Beanstalk. They've both got beans. They've both got beans that are magic beans, hopefully. Jack DePost obviously hasn't got them today because he's not doing very well. He needs some magic beans to get him to go faster. As we have that pack again at the back with Ralph Carlo and the iCar and Lightning McQueen. They just can't seem to catch up with these guys today. They are not running on good. And here we have something going on at the front. Did you just see what I just saw? We have D'Agostino and Bobby Swift and Todd Marcus have all made it back to the front of this grid. They were down in 26th, 25th and 22nd, I believe, on this grid. They are now, all three of them, going 3 wide, chasing down Ernie Gearson. Todd Marcus having the better of the inside of that track. Bobby Swift in the middle, D'Agostino on the outside. Incredible racing from them three guys, especially the rookie in the middle. Looks like Todd Marcus is about to overtake Ernie Gearson at the front. He's got the inside lane, may have the upper hand. Bobby Swift also making a pass in the middle there, potentially backing off, nearly spinning then. Looked like he slipped as Marcus now goes into the lead. Not on the official standings, but from what we can see in front of us, he is now leading this race. D'Agostino is right up the bum of Gearson. Not that close, but close enough to smell his aftershave, I bet. As Gearson now goes back in the lead. As he goes high, Marcus goes low. Bobby Swift is in third. Eric Lil 57 is in the house. I was just playing Fortnite. Okay, fair enough. Never played Fortnite. You're all probably going to laugh at me now, aren't you? I've never played it, ever. Not my sort of game, to be fair. I do like racing games and World War II games. Love World War II games. As we see D'Agostino now coming into second place in the front of this field. Lap 50 we are on towards. Lap 50. I do apologise. We're going towards lap 50 with Ernie Gearson, D'Agostino and Marcus in the podium places. Bobby Swift seems to have backed off again. Maybe saving his tyres or saving fuel, using a slipstream of Mulvhill maybe to pull himself around. These three here are like a train at the front, running very, very nicely, and Marcus taking that low part of the track. Maybe there's better clean air and traction down there. Okay, mate, no problem, no problem. Ernie Gearson is taking the lead again. Bobby Swift now moves up to second place. Bobby Swift, you are definitely Rookie of the Year. Most definitely. If you don't get Rookie of the Year, I'll be surprised. Shockingly doing so well this season. Really, really going above and beyond. Even if he finishes in 10th every race from now on, he's done a lot more than what a lot of other rookies do. And look at this, he's on the backside of Ernie Gearson, sniffing the aftershave. But all he wants to smell is fresh, clean air. Get past him, Bobby, and you will. Let's go on board with Bobby Swift. Great driving there. As they came to that back marker, they all moved low and made it past without any issues. Gearson still leading this race. We are on lap 53. Not long to go, guys. We are running a slightly lower group of cars today, as we've had 4 out. Ponchy Wipeout is out. Not good. Did not expect him to leave this race. He's retired. Ponchy Wipeout not having a good season. Seems to be racing okay and just never seems to make it to the front. But we do have Ernie Gearson at the front here. And he is doing very, very well. Marcus looking to win his 3rd race of the season to stay top of the league. Marcus having a good season last year. Looking to win the Piston Cup for the first time, which will be an amazing achievement for the No Stall car and the No Stall team. So as you can see from a distance, the two at the front are breaking away. So we have a speedboat down there. Someone's enjoying the lake today. As we are in the commentator's box. There's Jeff Gordon there having a chat and eating as usual. Lovely view from height there. This is the view from the eye in the sky. As you can see, that gap's been closed now at the front as they all go in a line, and they're all now chasing each other's they're all chasing each other's draft behind their cars to make themselves go faster. They call it drafting in NASCAR, and it looks like Marcus is going low but now goes back up. Obviously not had enough of a stream to get past him to make it past the 93 car of Ernie Gearson. Looks like we're having another round of pit stops by the looks of things. Maybe these guys will go in on lap 58, maybe even 59, depending on what their strategy is. We've seen a lot of different strategies this race, and a lot of cars have moved about the track because of that. The odd pit strategies. They all went in together on the first yellow, and second yellow I'm not sure many of them did go in. A lot of them stayed out, some of them did go in though, so it'll be nice to see who does and who doesn't. As Todd Marcus continues to go round, hopefully trying to make himself a gap with Ernie Gearson now in the pit stop. Shockingly, Marcus has carried on. Lil57 is watching this stream live on the PS4, ladies and gentlemen. How clever is that? Technology at its best. As Marcus goes past Agostino, who's already been into the pit stops. Will Marcus go in on this lap? Or is he content to stay out? Or is he going to do what Bottas did last night and went in the pits at the last minute? But going on to win the Philippines race of the Formula 1 last night. If you missed it, it's down on one of my videos in the channel. Formula 1 was last night. Tonight it's Piston Cup. Tomorrow it's Piston Cup. And Wednesday it is the return of the Nations Cup. The third season of the Nations Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, the third season. Goes so quickly. These years are flying by me. But yes, it's the third season. Starts Wednesday. Got 5 new teams confirmed. Can't name them officially yet. Will be officially named on Wednesday. And we have 16 rounds of the Nations Cup as Todd Marcus now goes in to the pits. Who will take over the lead in this race as he goes in? We will see if he comes out in the lead. I doubt it very, very much. He is 8 seconds. He was 8 seconds ahead of the 73 car though. As you can hear cars in the background going past. Who will take this lead over? So his set of wheels and he's had some fuel. He's all ready to go back out. There's Jack DePost. Looks like he is on the same pit strategy as Todd Marcus. So that's a good idea. Follow the championship leader. But you are on the back lap, Jack DePost. So we have 20 laps to go. Todd Marcus leading this race. Is that official? We won't know until he goes over the start-finish line as it updates. There's a delay. As we know, there's Bobby Swift there. Looking very good in 6th place by the looks of things. It looks like to me, I'm not going to lie to you, but it looks like Todd Marcus got out of that pit stop before Ernie Gearson come round. But now Gearson has the speed, of course, and goes back into 1st spot. By the looks of things, yes, he has Todd Marcus now in 3rd. And Gearson back in 1st place. Incredible from Ernie Gearson. He did chase him down. He caught up with Marcus. Marcus got out of the pits first, but as we know, Gearson had more speed coming up behind him, and Marcus seems to have fallen back as Bobby Swift has now overtaken him by the looks of things. Lil57 says, this race is awesome. I say, you watching this on the PS4 is awesome. I think that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I'm not old, but, you know, I'm old enough to not know that that actually worked. How cool is that? So Bobby Swift up to 4th place. Ernie Gearson in 1st. It's sort of the Bobby Swift and Todd Marcus we're looking at, really. They're top of the championship. We both want them to do well. But we also want the rookies to do well. Todd Marcus has been around a long time. I hope Todd Marcus doesn't go on and does what the last year's champion did and win the championship and retire, because that's not what we want. We want someone to defend their championship. That's why I'm hoping Bobby Swift can pull out the stops and hopefully, I'm not going to say too much, but hopefully do well in this championship, enough to you know, maybe defend it if he wins it, maybe. I love the Piston Cup season, Eric says. I know, I love them too. It's pretty awesome. I do like it, but I do like my Nations Cup series that I do. And that starts Wednesday, and that's quite enjoyable. All the countries of the world fighting it out to be the best. America winning last time round, defending their trophy. They will be with 16 rounds, which will take part all over the world. So Todd Marcus back up to 2nd place. Looks like Dud Throttleman there in 3rd, showing his hand in this race. Not much is known about Dud Throttleman this season. He's not done much to shout about, so maybe this is his time to change things and get a bit of respect from the crowd and the other drivers. Go Dynaco Go. Cal Weathers down in 6th place by the looks of things. 6th place, very good. And Bobby Swift now in 7th place. So where is Lightning McQueen? They are all at the back. Yes, Lightning McQueen is in 30th place. He's just in front of the number 31 car. Very unfortunate for McQueen today. Not a good race for him. This will be Gearson's first win of the season, and if he wins, obviously. And it'll also be his first finish of the season if he finishes this race. So it will be exciting for him. For both things, you know, to win a race and to finish a race. But let's not talk too soon. We've seen a lot of things happen in this Piston Cup. We've seen a lot of sprint to the finishes as well. So let's not jinx things too much, as Todd Marcus gets very, very close to Gearson. Slight little touch there and it could end it all for both of them. There's a view from the TV VIP room, where the VIP presenters are commentating from other nations in the world. And as you can see from this view, that is a very, very long track. You can see why they call it a super speedway. So it looks like Ernie Gearson got overtaken then on that lap. But he's now going back up to the front as we go 3 wide at the front. Bobby Swift up high. Todd Marcus in the middle there. And Ernie Gearson taking back the lead. Bad race for Ponchy Brian. And Eric says Bobby is taking the lead. He did, but he's now lost it again. Bobby seems to be struggling on this super speedway. He struggled at Talladega, funnily enough, as well. Starting to wonder if he is a short track and a road track driver. I can see one at Hillside and one at Sonoma as well. So I'm wondering if this is not the sort of track for Bobby Swift, and that's why he's struggling maybe. But this is definitely the track for Gearson and Marcus, because they are heading this 1-2 pronged race at the front. Very competitive and staying safe as well. Not getting too close is what we like. As Rhett says, go Ted. Go Ted. Looks like Todd now overtaking Ernie Gearson on the inside low. And we have a Rev and Go car behind of Rodcap. Rodcap is now making a name for himself by pushing the legend that is Marcus into the middle of that 3 wide. What is going on here? There's the blinker car. He's also showing his hand. This could be an interesting mix of cars at the front here, as we have 10 laps to go. Are they all going to sprint to the finish line at the end of this race? Last night on the Formula 1 we actually had to finish the race on a yellow, unfortunately. Let's not hope that happens here. We don't want that to happen, as we have Rodcap now in the lead. Rodcap, where did he come from? Rev and Go will be very, very happy, Eric. Very happy. This game is for the PC. Yes, it is NR2003. It was made in 2003. It's a very, very old game, but it's been kept alive by a big, huge community of creators, content creators, computer programmers, software analysts, and all sorts of people have kept this game going, and it will hopefully keep going for another 10 years, hopefully, but we'll see. I'm surprised no one has actually made their own version of this and brought it out themselves, because it's so popular. As Darren Leadfoot now takes the lead at Daytona, looking for his 2nd win of the season. He won at Daytona Beach, the first race of the season. He is now at Daytona Track, looking to do a double Daytona. Next race at the Piston Cup is tomorrow night, and we are down in Homestead for the Miami race, just up the road. So that will be interesting as well. Lane Locke has now come out of nowhere to overtake the lead. It seems to me the big guys are falling back and letting the new guys sort of race up ahead and use up all their tread and fuel by the looks of things. It's a bit weird. Who is going to win this race? It's just changing every lap, like Hillside. Lightning McQueen, where is the 95? Lightning McQueen is officially in 29th place, 2 laps behind, unfortunately. It is probably the best free NASCAR game that's ever existed. I will agree with what Brian says there. It really is. If you can get it to work on your PC, which you can, because there's loads of videos out there to show you how, then once you've got it up, set up and run it, it is incredibly amazing and very addictive for some reason. And you can do all this sort of stuff, and I love all this sort of stuff. I just love it. Where's the 117? Where is the 117? He is in 27th, 2 laps behind as well, as Bobby Swift now takes the lead on the 73rd lap. Dud Throttleman now coming in down low with Ernie Gearson behind him. This race is, you cannot put money on this race, let's put it that way. I can't even tell you who's going to win this race. It is so close. Look at this. Any one of these cars could win this race as we head into lap 74. Go Cal Weathers, Eric says. Ernie Gearson back up the front again. We'll be very happy with that to get that clean air. Todd Marcus at the back of this group. Is he just waiting for his opportune moment to pounce and take on these rookies? It seems to me we've got a few legends at the back. few rookies at the front. And I'm still believing that they are letting them use up all their fuel and tyres, and then the old guys can come in and show them how to race. It looks like we had one guy go in the pits there. Are we not going to have another set of pits on the 74th lap? 75th lap. D'Agostino was in the pits there. He probably got a drink problem. He had a drink problem in the last race. Couldn't stop himself from going to the pub halfway through the race, as we know. But anyway, that's another story. But Ernie Gearson now making a gap between himself and that group of cars. What does this mean for Marcus and Leadfoot? And Kel Weathers are at the back there. Will they have enough time to catch him up? Ernie Gearson seems to have found some power from somewhere and is pushing in that spare mint car. He's obviously got something we don't know about, and I'm starting to think they are going in the pits. They are going in the pits. Bobby Swift now takes the lead. We have a pit stop on the 75th lap. Crazy racing as Mulvhill and Marcus chase down Bobby Swift. They are now going to want to make this gap huge because they don't want Gearson to catch up with them when they come out of the pits themselves. Will they go into the pits? So that is the question. Absolutely shocking to go in the pits on lap 75. I guess they had tyre and fuel issues. As I said, perhaps that was Marcus's plan all along, but Leadfoot has joined them as well. So that means there is a petrol or a fuel issue maybe, or tyre issue. Will Marcus go in on this lap? Is he slowing down? It doesn't seem like it to me. It looks like Bobby Swift is going in. Bobby Swift has gone in. Mulvhill and Marcus stay out. They will potentially go in on the lap 78, which will be absolutely crazy because then you'll have Gearson coming around pretty fast. But it looks like to me that Gearson's about to get lapped by these two leaders, Mulvhill and Marcus. Mulvhill now takes the lead down this back straight as Gearson is in 4th officially, but we don't know if that's correct. As you can see, we're getting to the business end of this race. Is Marcus potentially lining up a pit stop, or is he potentially making up a move on Mulvhill? Are they slowing down? Mulvhill slowing down to go in the pits. Is Marcus going to join him? Marcus carries on. Marcus carries on into lap 78. Has this man got enough fuel and tyres to continue? My voice is getting higher with excitement. Todd Marcus now 7 seconds in front of that 70 car. Will he go on the pits in lap 79? He's made a big enough gap between him and the 93 car of Gearson. 36 seconds to be exact. Will he have enough time to get in the pits, get out before Gearson makes his way back round? Is Marcus going to go in the pits, guys? Is he going to go into the pits? I don't think so. He's not. He is continuing to go around. Todd Marcus is on lap 79 of 80. If he goes in the pits on lap 79, I'll be devastated. What a bad move that will be from the legend, but I think he's got something under his sleeve. He knew what he was doing all along. He is now leading this race on lap 79. We are at Daytona for the 7th round of the Piston Cup, and it is ending extremely excitingly because we have Todd Marcus all on his own out the front here when everyone else decided to go in the pits. But this is not looking good. Will Marcus, as he goes low there with his low rider tyres, will he go in the pits? He's going to go in the pits. Is he going to go in the pits, guys? No, he's not. He is starting lap 80 on the white flag. Todd Marcus, leading this race by 35 seconds, had the upper hand on everyone in this race. Everyone thought he was going to pit with the other group of cars, and he didn't. He caught everyone out, pulled a bluff on everyone, and has prevailed. What a race from Todd Marcus. 3rd win of the season from Marky Boy. What a race from the No Stall team. They knew exactly what they were doing. Absolutely fantastic. I hold my hands up in awe of your tactics today. Brilliantly done. What a race. Todd Marcus wins the Daytona race, round 7 of the Piston Cup. So we're on board with the winner of the Daytona race. Wow, that was brilliant. 35 seconds in front. He obviously had enough fuel in his car, and it looks like his engine has just popped. It looks like Todd Marcus's engine has just popped, guys. Wow, he was pushing it. Or has it run out of fuel? No, he's got loads of fuel by the looks of things. Wow, the engine has gone on his car. Well done, Todd Marcus, Eric says. Well done, Todd. His engine has just cut out, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredible. He was pushing that car to... Has it pulled? No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It was just gliding. He was just gliding it in neutral by the looks of things. Go no stall, who's just stalled. Good team, good job, team no stall. Well done, Todd Marcus. Incredibly brilliant race from you. Let's go to the standings then. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Look at that. Todd Marcus 34 seconds in front of Ernie Gearson, who did not see that coming at all. Ernie Gearson will be happy to have finished his first race of the season. Rodcap in third. Locke in fourth. Cal Weathers doing the personal best of fifth. Roadages in sixth. There's our Comet down in seventh. Swifty is in eighth. Not bad considering. Mulvhill is in ninth, and Leadfoot makes up the 10. We have a lot of cars on that back lap, and we also have a lot of cars on 2 laps behind. And Krankzler is 4 laps behind. Wipeout, Yardley, Revler and Roadtesta never made it to the end of the race. Let's go to the official results. So there you go. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for popping by, and thank you, Magnus, for coming along as well. Thank you to Lil57. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, the guy, and thank you for anyone else that I've missed. I do apologise if I have missed you, but thank you all for coming along. Tomorrow night, 9 PM, it's Homestead, Miami. Let's look at the official league standings. There you go. Todd Marcus wins his 3rd race of the season. No poles, but he's had one not finish. Wow. See you tomorrow, Eric. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lil57. Thank you for coming along and watching this race. Hope you can make it tomorrow. As we can see, Bobby Swift in second, 43 points behind. Thanks, Brian. Thank you very much. Thank you. Leadfoot is in 3rd place with that 1 win. Kargas in 4th. Ponchy Wipeout still in 5th, which is good. Thanks, Brian. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lil57. Thank you, Eric. And thank you, Magnus. Thank you, Agnes, Angus, who's not been around for a while. But see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Eric. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Lil57. See you tomorrow. And take care tonight, and keep safe, guys. Keep really safe. Lightning McQueen down in 19th place. Not having a good season. Brick Yardley down in 24th. He has won a race, but it's not moved him or done him any good. So let's go to the race results for that race then. Let's have a look. So Todd Marcus led for 12 laps and won the race. Ernie Gearson gets the bonus points for leading for 36 laps, ladies and gentlemen. 36 laps of 80, but didn't manage to win. Leadfoot led for 17 as well, which was mainly at the beginning of the race. So... but Marcus started in 8th, finished in 1st. Bobby Swift started in 2nd, finished in 8th. But what a good race. Fantastic race from all the boys today. Fantastic from all the supporters. And great to see all the guys on the chat stream on YouTube. I thank you all, and I applaud you myself for coming by. Thank you very much. Tomorrow night it is 9 PM UK time for round 8 of the Piston Cup at Homestead, Miami. and that will start 9 PM sharp, and it'll be a good race, I hope, anyway. So we had 2 cautions today and 22 lead changes, 10 drivers. Let's hope tomorrow night it's just as exciting. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, the usual stuff that I always say at the end of the videos and most people say. And don't forget to wash your hands, stay safe and keep a distance from other people, and please stay safe and stay away from anyone who's coughing. If you do get a cough or anything at all, please keep yourself away and at home, and eat and drink lots of fluids. Okay guys, keep safe. That is the main thing. Your health is the most important thing you could ever need on this planet. Take care guys, good night or good afternoon or good evening wherever you are. Have a good one.